And so we have this typing karaoke. I talk, you see me type, and then you type yourself. But you can also download these notebooks. I'm going to put them on GitHub. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can download them and then drag them onto your Google Drive so you have those files as well. Now, you can download them as a zip folder, as a zip file, but you can also use Git. If you want to know more about Git, perhaps just let me know and I can make a video about that. But I'm going to show you the easy way, and that's just to download from GitHub. That's an online repository where I'm putting all these files, and you can just download them onto your own system and then drag them onto your Google Drive. And this is what a GitHub repository looks like. So if you follow the link, you'll get to this page. There you see my name. That's my GitHub little site. And then it's Python, and then all the dashes in between for healthcare statistics, and then Coursera. And you'll see all the files and the folder structure as you might have noticed I have on my Google Drive. So we've got the data folder, the images folder, we've got 1 week, week 1 data, week 2. The first thing is descriptive statistics. So as I make these videos, I'll add all these files here. So how do you get hold of them? Well, if you know how to use Git, and how to do a Git clone, how to clone a repository, that's obviously fantastic. If you want a video on that, perhaps I'll make one. The easiest way for you to do it now, if you don't know how to do Git, is you'll see a little green button here, which is clone or download. If you know how to clone a Git repository and you have Git installed, of course, you can just copy this Git repository there and in a terminal say git clone, etc. But you can also just download the zip folder. So let's download that. I've got an empty drive here, an external SSD, and I'm going to save it there. And let's show that folder. So it's a zip folder. There's various ways to uncompress a zip folder depending whether you're on Linux, Windows, or Mac OS. Here I'm just going to right click on it and say extract all, extract. And it's all there. If I click it open, you see everything is there. Now what you could do is very simply, there's the Google Drive. Now under my drive, you can create a new folder. Let's call this one GitHub. You've got to call it something that's more appropriate for you. I'm going to right click on it, change the color. Let's make it light blue there. And if I double click on that, that opens up and it says just drop your files here. So let's go back here. I can very simply, let's go down. I'm just going to select all of them and I'm just going to drag them right there. And it's going to upload. So that same folder structure is there. Everything is there. But when you log in, if you did this on your own Google Drive and you logged in, of course, when you CD into that directory to get to the CSV files, you'll have to follow the naming convention that you gave up here to your folder structure. So they'll be slightly different for you. Remember, mine is in my drive. Then I have a Coursera folder here, Understanding Clinical Research. So I have to type all of those things in when I CD into this data folder, which is where all the CSV files are. There you go, they're all there. So I have to use that whole folder structure to get access to these files, and you'll have to do exactly the same thing. So that's how you can get access to the same files and notebooks, the Colab notebooks that I'm using, in case you want to install all of that onto your own drive. If you do download the zip, every time I change something and I upload it, you'll have to just redo all of this. As you download the new zip folder, it's going to look different. So perhaps it's much easier if you work off of a Git repository, and if you can clone a Git repository, that'll help you a lot. Otherwise, we'll also have a video, I think, later on how you can just get access to these files themselves.